Hey, so happy Saturday. Today's video, or this video, is a special edition because I wanted to talk about the New Edition Way tour. Um, so my family, meaning my husband, myself, my 11-year-old, and my 9-year-old, all went to the Greensboro show. And I, if you're watching this, you probably already know this, but I'm an Innie for lifer. I love New Edition. They are my favorite group. Um, I, I mean, I'm not even. I'm close to the age of of their career, but technically they've been performing as New Edition a little bit longer than I've been alive. But I've been a fan for as long as I can remember, like literally since I was a toddler. So anyway, 29 years ago, I went to my very first New Edition concert. I saw the Home Again tour. I saw it twice. Once in Greensboro. That was my first one in Greensboro. And I saw it that summer when it came home to my hometown. So I had to see it again. And then, if you know anything about the history of the Home Again tour, it ended shortly thereafter. And even in Raleigh, it was only four of them that were performing instead of all six. So, that was my first experience was in Greensboro. At the time, didn't really know what may happen with the group. Super group, everybody's doing their own thing. They're different, different tours, different things as singles and like solo acts, and then of course it's BBD, and then with just different stuff that come back together, we have more tours. So I have actually seen New Edition. This was my 11th concert for New Edition, but it was the very first one for my kids, and it was in Greensboro. So it was like a wonderful kind of full circle type moment, and so exciting to share it with them. Now let me tell you, if your mama is a New Edition fan, then you're going to hear New Edition music your whole life, right? So it doesn't really matter that they were 11 and 9 because they actually love the music. And my son is a huge Bobby Brown fan. So it was just great. So anyway, so the tour itself, New Edition, Boyz II Men, Toni Braxton. Now, if you've seen some of my Saturday song videos, you may have heard me say this before, but when it comes to the vocal trinity that most people talk about, I have a vocal quad. So Whitney, Mariah, Celine, and Toni Braxton. This was the first time I've ever seen Toni Braxton in concert, and I may or may not have shed a tear because she's so phenomenal. And to see her on stage, to see her as part of this show, all of the beauty of it all. Of course, she sounded incredible. She looks incredible. The visuals were amazing. My daughter came for Toni. She was like, when we were talking about the concert and everything, I didn't think she would want to go. But then when she was like, isn't Toni Braxton going to be on the concert? And I was like, yeah. She's like, okay, so I want to go. So she was there for Toni. And it was just beautiful to see her performing, right? And just to be in the presence. Boyz II Men, this was my third Boyz II Men show, and I don't know how they keep getting better. Like, there's just something really special about their vocal harmonies, the music, of course, in and of itself, but they were dancing their tails off. They were like all in. The fact that Toni Braxton would sing a song and Boyz II Men would be the background vocals, like, I mean, iconic, right? So they were amazing, of course. And then you get New Edition. So if you've never been to a New Edition concert, they give you essentially 5 shows in one, right? Because you've got New Edition songs, you've got Ralph Tresvant songs, Johnny Gill songs, Bobby Brown songs, Belle Biv DeVoe songs, right? So yeah, so there's 5 shows in one. And it was, every time I see them, it is the best like experience because they're singing, they're dancing, the crowd is always very much into it. This show was something even greater than the last time I saw them, which was opening night of their residency in Vegas. So you would think, how do you top that, right? But the way that this concert was put together, phenomenal. My son, the 9-year-old, at the end of the night said, this is one of the best experiences I'll probably ever have in life. Now, granted, it's only 9. He's got a lot of life left, prayerfully. And who knows what his experiences will be, right? But he thought it was just that good to give it that type of description, right? It was just a moment in time that I'm so thankful for because it's a memory that I will never forget. Uh, the show's great. They're all great. Everybody on that stage gave their all. And the audience was very appreciative of it all. And I know my crew was especially appreciative because it was a really cool memory for us. So if you get the chance to see the show, there are only a few stops left. Maybe they'll do it again. I don't know. But if you haven't seen it, you should. And if you did see it, then you know what I'm talking about. I've probably left some things out because it took me a while to even get to do the recap video. So hopefully I gave you a little though to take with you to remember just how great it is. Oh, my one complaint. So my one complaint is the fact that the merch does not have anything smaller than an adult small. And my kids were like, what about us? So if anybody from New Edition ever sees this or from the team, you might want to think about getting some youth merchandise, youth sizes, at least an adult extra small. Because I may go online and buy this adult small for them, but it's going to be a while before they can wear it. And so, who knows? That's my only complaint though, which isn't about the show. It's just about wanting more merch. All right, y'all. Hope you have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.